does. It just keeps going. All right, cool. Where we go? Oh, hi. There we go. Okay. So, I want to talk about a question. Maybe I'm going to call it a question because that's how I operate. Why should I get happy? That's not going to fix my problems. What was it? What it sounds like you want me to put my head in the sand. What will this accomplish? How is this, I could go over there and pretend to be happy for a minute, but when I come back to real life, now what? Like, now things are worse because I've not let them, I haven't been tending to them. And it took us a minute to get to this point, but I feel like we finally agreed that this made sense. So I'm going to kind of now explain that answer from just, I'm not going to go through all the processes that it took to get the understandings. I'm just going to go through what the breakdown was, the frame. Okay, why be happy? Why put my head in the sand? First of all, my thing is, what exactly are we putting our head in the sand about? What things are you thinking that you're wanting to get happy would be so counterproductive, intuitive, or hurtful to this? That may be a whole other topic. But anyway, okay, for the sake of not going in that direction. So, first of all, okay, why put my head in the sand? Why be happy? And there's two reasons. First, yes, it can feel like you're putting your head in the sand. And for the sake of this story, let's continue that. So, yeah, first put your head in the sand for a couple of moments, couple of days, and work on just feeling happy, just for the sake of feeling happy. Why do that? Two reasons. There's a mouse button in my thing. Okay, here we go. Two reasons. The first reason is you let negative momentum dissolve. As we're awake, each day, each thought, each interaction with each other is a manifestation. They all create and maintain and evoke and receive vibrations from your body through your emotions. So a lot of times it does feel like our days are pretty much like the same. Like, same old, because we're kind of living the same experience. We expect the same thing from the same people. We attract that from them. They give us exactly what we expect because that's what attraction does. But anyway, let's not get lost there. So, okay, you let some of the negative stuff burn down, because if just for the sake of putting your head in the sand, you're not looking at the negative. So you're not looking at the person you're arguing with. You're not looking at the fact that you think that your job sucks or that your bank sucks. You're not looking at your body, that you feel like you don't look right, or you're not looking at, your relationship, that you're not lovable, whatever it is that you're telling yourself. For the sake of this exercise, we're going to take a few days and just not look at that particular thing. We're going to put our head in our sand about that. Whatever it is, the major thing that is affecting our happiness level. We're going to, yes, put our head in the sand about that. We're going to let the negative momentum about that just go away. Just soften. We're not going to expect it to go away. If you think that you aren't lovable, or if you think that you suck, or if you think that your body isn't appropriate, or if you think that your job isn't worthy. You're not going to take 2 days off of just not thinking about that and go right back to, ta-da, I'm cured. No. But at this point, you've let all that build up reside. You've let a little bit of relief come. You've let the negative momentum at least stop attracting more negative. At least now, the next couple of days going forward, you can begin to start, and you should at this point, not should, that's not the right word, but you could notice that you're going to start seeing happier people, happier experiences, happier invitations. And if you let yourself take them, which is a key component, which is also tied around worthiness and how we feel like we deserve and don't deserve and what's appropriate, again, a whole other topic. But if you start attracting these happy things, happy invitations, happy ideas, maybe I'll just go here for dinner. And yeah, maybe it's not a person, but maybe it's just in your mind, oh, I'm going to do this. And you do it. And you have a good time. And you start letting these happy things build up. Now you're building positive momentum. Now your days are starting to look a little different. You know, you've now, your head's still in the sand for the sake of the argument. Your head is still in the sand. But now you're not attracting these negative things because you're not giving your attention to them. And all of a sudden now you got a couple of positive things going on, and that's kind of fun. That feels good. And now you're starting to understand about this momentum, and you're feeling, okay, maybe I'm going to believe that this momentum is thing. Now I'm feeling like I got my sea legs. I'm getting a little confident. Now is the time to reevaluate. The thing that you had your head in the sand, what does it mean to you now? Is it something that you really want in your life? And then that's a whole other direction to go. If it is something that you do want in your life and you feel like it's something that you want to approach, now you're in a place of being solution oriented. You're not in the thick of the problem. You're not vibrating within that same solution. You're not vibrating within that same loop. Therefore, not getting a solution, not getting a break, not getting a breakthrough, not getting a change. But if you can take a break from it, let the just, like when you're fighting with somebody and you let a break come, and the next time you see each other, you're just not as mad. It's the same thing. If you can let it die down in your body, it just lets the tension. And then if you can let it subside enough and then build some positive, even if it's not about that, definitely don't try to make it about that. Make it about stuff that's good. That's why your head's in the sand. You're not looking at that. You're looking at whatever feels good, whether it's your dog or your cat. Maybe you're drawing, maybe, whatever it is that makes you feel good. Just for the sake of the art, for the discussion. The head in the sand for a few days on the things that feel good. Now you're solution oriented. Now you're starting to attract a positive. Let that go a couple more days. So you're still not, your head's in the sand for a week in the sand. First it's just quiet. Now you're indulging in these happy ideas and you're letting yourself go. Let the momentum build. Let the ideas come. Now you come back. Okay, it's a week off. You take a week off. Now you go back. Okay, what am I going to do about this? I'm not going to get sad about it because that's not where it's my jam. What am I going to do about this? And then you let it go, right? And then, because now you're used to receiving ideas and indulging, something's going to happen and you're going to do it. And then something else is going to happen and you're going to do it. And then you're going to be sitting there with the answer. Because you've let positive momentum build. You've let the positive ideas come. You've let your support into your life just by focusing on positive and not letting the big keep vibrating, keep the loop running. It's so easy, even though it seems really simple. Like, it's such an easy way, and it was kind of a hard way to get there, but it almost was a blessing that it was kind of like pulling teeth, because it feels like it helped me get it more understood in my mind. So does this make any sense? You start with, okay, you're having a problem. We're here with a problem, right? I'm going to put my head in the sand for a week and do this discussion, do this experiment. First few days, I'm just going to focus on happy. I'm not going to think about my job. I'm going to think about the dog, the family. Just a few days. Let the negative just dissipate. A few days right here and happy. A few more days, I'm going to let the attracting the positive, because it will happen. It is law. It will happen. I promise, promise, promise. Maybe it's just a person says hi and smiles and makes eye contact and it feels nice. If you let it happen, it will happen. You let the happy happen. Okay? As this happens, this is happening, right? Now you're over here and it's time to reevaluate. What is this? What was this actual problem? What was it? Maybe now it is a whole different thing. Maybe the solution has already presented itself just because you backed off. But now, a few days into attracting happy, allowing happy, letting negative momentum subside, now you're in a whole other position to come at whatever it is from a place of fixing it, from a place of solving it, from a place of feeling like you're not trapped or stuck or afraid. Like, yeah. Does that make sense? Because in my head, it's like, I feel like I hit the jackpot. So yeah, but I'm hoping that it makes sense because it took us a minute, but we got it making sense. Is it making any sense to anybody else? I can't see if anybody's saying anything, but yeah. So and then of course like there are things that do factor in like worthiness. Some people have a really hard time letting themselves be happy, so it does take a little bit longer, you know. So but if that's not a factor, then there's that. But if you're a person that just generally feels like I'm a pretty happy person, I know that I should be happy. This kind of a grid could really work for like things, anything, because like the support that we have doesn't measure your problems by do I need a Phillips head or a flat head. It's like, do you want a screwdriver or a Cadillac? You know, do you want a car or a road trip? Like, you can have whatever you want. You just have to let yourself have it. That's a whole other topic, though. So, anyway, for the solution, for if there's a problem and you're wanting a way to fix it, that's my idea. I think that you can do that in a week. I think less than a week. But that, again, ties into the worthiness. But I think 6 days playing this game on the seventh day, if not before, you will have your answer. And then tell me if I'm wrong. And then we'll talk about it. I'm not wrong. You'll probably have it before 7 days. It doesn't take that long. Especially if you're like knowing, okay, I can do this. Because it's really like, okay, I'm going to go. Because I'm like geeking out. But I'm excited. Because now I'm going to be like able to build on this. Bye, guys.